The final way that we will talk about solving systems of equations is using elimination. So when you have equations that, two equations that are already in this form, which is called standard form, you have your x and your y, and then your constant is over on its own side. It's elimination can be really helpful. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a situation where either our x's will cancel out with each other or our y's will cancel out with each other. And in order for that to happen, they need to be the same coefficient with opposite signs. So for example, a -3 and a +3x would cancel out, right? So we can do whatever we need to do to make that happen. So I'm looking here and I see, hey, these x's are pretty darn similar. The only thing that's a problem is that they are the same sign. So here's what I can do. I am going to choose one. I'll just choose this one. And I'm going to multiply everything in here by a negative. So this is going to become -x. That's -y. And yes, even the constant, that will become a +2. Awesome. So I'm now going to rewrite this one. I'm going to bring this one down here, directly underneath it. So x minus 2y equals -5. So a -x and a +x, they cancel out. They eliminate. That's what we want. And then the rest of these we combine. So a -y, remember that's a 1. That's a -1 plus a -2. We have -3y equals, and now we have -5 and +2, which would be -3. We almost have our y. Remember, our final answer will be a point, right? A solution where these two cross. So I'm going to divide both sides by -3. Y equals -3 divided by -3 is 1. So my y value is going to be 1. Now, how do I find my other value, my x value? Well, now that I know what y is, I can just plug that in to any one of these equations. So I'm going to use x plus y equals -2. X plus y equals -2. And I know what y is. Y is 1. So I'm going to rewrite this as x plus 1 is -2. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to get x on its own, right? So I'll subtract 1 from both sides. X equals -3. So my x is -3. So that will go right here. And we have our solution. If we were to graph these two, throw them in a graphing calculator, they would intersect at this point. If we were to take this point and plug it into each one of these, we would get a true equation.